All right, well, after a very brutally cold day, we do have another pretty active overnight and going into tomorrow to be concerned with. And just look right behind me, a very colorful map. And we're going to talk about what's going on right now. And we're going to first go over our winter weather advisory. And there are going to be two of these, actually, two different time periods. And we're going to go with the one that will expire earlier. That is here for Houghton County. That is until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. And we're going to notice around 2 to 4 inches throughout the overnight. And winds still going to be on the breezy side between 15, maybe 20 miles per hour and creating low visibilities and very slick roadways with the snow falling on the ground there. Now, let's go ahead and take a look here at the other counties that are shaded in purple. Southern Schoolcraft County, Delta County, and here in Menominee County. That is until 7 p.m. tomorrow evening, and we'll be looking out anywhere between 3 to 6 inches of snow as a clipper system will be working its way into the Great Lakes and providing that snow for us, and also a reinforcing shot of the cool air and picking our winds back up yet again, and they look to be anywhere between 10 to 20 miles per hour. So we're expecting more of the similar conditions, just a tad more snow here as we'll be looking out for that system to work its way in. Our next warning and watch right here into Alger and Northern Schoolcraft County. That will be a lake effect snow advisory until 7 p.m. this evening. That is getting ready to head out of here. So now we have been dealing with the lake effect snow over the past 24 hours, but now it looks like with the winds beginning to shift more from the westerly and the southwesterly direction, that will cut off our flow and really cut off our moisture source. And we've already seen anywhere between 5 to 8 inches in those locations, so maybe another 1 to 2 before it really starts to taper off. A wind chill advisory in effect for a lot of counties here: Gogebic, Ontonagon, Houghton, Baraga, Iron, Marquette, and also in Dickinson County. And that is until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. And watch out for wind chills between -20 to -30 degrees. Make sure that you do bundle up, and make sure to also cover any unexposed skin or any exposed skin before you head out there. And then our last one, which is going to be expiring around 7 p.m. this evening, is a lakeshore flood advisory that we have had in effect right here for Marquette County. And we've been dealing with the erosion and waves anywhere between 8 to 12 feet, but the winds should begin to subside a bit, and that should start to take away all of those threats. Now let's take a look at what's happening with our radar. We do have this system starting to work its way in from the northwest. Right now, just seeing the lake effect snows, but we'll be looking out for our disturbance clipper system to come in pretty quickly and provide that snow as we go into tomorrow evening. It looks like for the majority of Thursday, it should just be partly cloudy for us, but yet again, temperatures are going to be on the cool side, but not quite as cold as today. Highs were only in the single digits. Right now, we just barely made our way above that 1 degree mark at 1 here in Marquette. West-northwest winds at 20 miles per hour. Real field temperature, -26. At least we got a little sunshine out there just to make it feel just a tad bit better for us. Current temperatures in the lower single digits. Marquette, you are at 1, but a few of us, yeah, didn't even get above that 0 degree mark. 6 below currently in Ironwood at 4 degrees above 0, and Ontonagon 5, and Houghton a little farther to the south. 1 below from Crystal Falls down here to Florence and Menominee, and off to the east, seeing more of those conditions that are just around that 0 degree mark. 3 in Escanaba, 2 in Manistee, and at 1 for us here in Ishpeming. Winds coming in from the northwest, very blustery out there. 22 miles per hour currently in Marquette, 18 in Munising, while at 18 also in Escanaba, and 17 in Iron Mountain. And statewide, temperatures are very chilly. Lower teens the farther south you go, but seeing more of those single digits in the northern portions of the mitten. And, well, actually, look how much cooler we are right now in comparison to what we were yesterday. Yesterday we were cold, but even colder. 8 degrees colder in Marquette and 9 degrees cooler in Ironwood, and 17 back into the Sioux, while seeing values right around 10 degrees into lower Michigan. And wind chills, they have been a huge factor in our forecast. Currently in the negative 20s and close to negative 30 into Ironwood at negative 27 degrees. So we'll continue to see this very cool air in place even as we head into the beginning portions of the weekend. A slight warm up though is on the way for us. Snow and winds lighten as we go throughout the night, but then our clipper will come in by tomorrow evening, going into tomorrow night, bringing our next chance of snow and remaining on the frigid side as we head into the weekend. Here's our snowfall forecast. We'll expect a wide area of 3 to 6 inches of snow. A little farther north and west you go, could be looking out for just a tad more though as you go into Houghton County, as they are dealing with some of that snow right now. 5 to 8 inches through 7 p.m. tomorrow evening. Here's our area of high pressure and frigid air associated with that, providing the lake effect snows that we have seen today. That will start to head out of here. The lake effect machine will start to cut off by tomorrow, but we'll be looking out for the Clipper system to move in throughout the late evening going into Thursday and throughout most of the day, throughout most of the night also on Thursday night. We'll be looking out for it though, mostly cloudy throughout most of the day, but then here comes our Clipper system to provide the snow, and that will push out of here a very quick moving system and providing a reinforcing shot of that Arctic air just in time for Friday. 16 degrees below zero for your overnight low tonight. Not as windy, but still brutally cold out there. West-southwest winds at 10 to 15. Thursday, cold with the snow arriving later in the afternoon and the evening. Southwest winds at 10 to 20. Highs, well, some of us will reach the teens. Launch, you'll be at 11, 6 degrees in Crystal Falls, 8 in Escanaba, and at 11 in Munising. Your 7-day forecast, 7 for a high on Thursday, back down to 3 on Friday, but closer to Sunday, here comes more of the upper teens and maybe even the 20s as we go into next Tuesday and Wednesday.